Jury selection begins today in the criminal tax fraud trial of former President Donald Trump's business. Prosecutors in Manhattan say the Trump Organization gave certain executives perks, including rent, private school tuition, and leases for luxury cars that were never accounted for on the company's payroll taxes. The company has pleaded not guilty, and Trump has dismissed the investigation as a complete hoax. Attorney Jeffrey Robbins joins me now for more. Jeff, thanks so much for taking the time this morning. We appreciate it. How serious are these charges, do you think, and how do prosecutors need to make their case here?
Well, the person who's really in a pickle this morning is Alan Weisselberg, the CFO of the Trump Organization, longtime CFO of the company, who has signed a plea deal whereby he gets 100 days for his 15 admitted crimes. But that can balloon up to 15 years if he fails to tell the truth. On the other hand, if he implicates the Trump family, which the word is he is not going to do, remember the commercial, it's not nice to fool Mother Nature. It's really not nice to implicate the Trump family, and I'm sure the family has some leverage over him. So he is going to have to perform a certain ballet in navigating between those electric currents. He does not present necessarily as a ballet dancer, Alan Weisselberg, but he's going to have to pretty much perform Swan Lake to avoid running into one or the other of those problems.
Right, and he's been fiercely loyal, as we know, throughout all of this, so his testimony will be interesting to watch. I'm curious, what potential penalties could we see from this case? Could the former president or really any members of his family or close inner circle face any jail time here?
No, there is no possibility of jail time because, of course, a company cannot be jailed. And frankly, the fines, the potential fines, are less than $2 million, which these days is pretty much a day's worth of legal fees for the Trump family. So this is really, on one level, not something which has tremendous legal consequences for Donald Trump. It could conceivably have some political consequences if, over the course of a multi-week trial, the nature of the grift and the nature of the scheme gets unraveled in a way that makes him look bad. It's unlikely, it would seem, that this scheme to defraud the government was hatched between the CFO and the custodial staff at the Trump Organization, making it likelier that members of the Trump family were involved. But we'll see how bad that evidence is for him over the course of the next couple of weeks.
Jeff, the former president has officially been subpoenaed, as you know, by the House Select Committee investigating January 6th attack on the Capitol. The subpoena requires him to first turn over documents by November 4th and then to sit for a deposition under oath beginning November 14th. As a lawyer, I'm sure as you go through your personal life, many people have asked you this question ever since the subpoena was issued. What are the chances he will comply with this subpoena, and what comes next in the legal battle there?
Yeah, the chances that he'll comply with his subpoena are roughly the same as the chances that he'll be visiting Pluto. Any lawyer who is worth her or his salt will make sure that he does not appear because, of course, as has been described at length, if he does, he will certainly commit perjury and the felony of lying to Congress. So it's unlikely in the extreme that he will subject himself to that. Remember that this is the guy that pled the Fifth 440 some odd times in connection with a civil deposition about bank fraud. So he needs potential new criminal charges against him like a hole in the head.
All right, Jeff Robbins, thanks so much for the expertise. We appreciate it, and certainly you'll be following this case with us.
Thanks, Bill.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.